If you own a landscaping or outdoor living company and you're struggling to make ads work for your business, maybe you're getting no leads at all from your ads, or maybe you are getting leads, but they're very low quality. Or let's say you're getting leads and appointments, but you're struggling to actually close those jobs. Well, by the end of this video, I'm going to give you an exact roadmap to create a winning Facebook ad campaign for your business. What's going on, you guys? This is Matt Thibeau here with Savant Marketing Agency. And if you're new to the channel, all we do is talk about how we can help you scale to 7 figures and beyond with your landscaping business using digital marketing strategies that work. And in this video, I'm going to be breaking down 7 major mistakes that landscapers make with their Facebook ads and how to turn them around so you can create winning campaigns for your business. All right, so mistake number 1 is related to the audience of your Facebook ad campaign. It's mission critical that we're getting our ads in front of the right audience. And basically what this means is that we are targeting the right service area. And also on top of that, we're targeting the right type of person. So the first thing I'm going to recommend is that you want to make sure the audience size of who you're targeting in Facebook ads is around 1 million or so in the audience size, right? So you don't want to target too small of an area because now you're just showing the ads over and over and over again to a very small group of people who, if they haven't moved forward yet in the first time, blasting them with ads over and over again typically isn't going to help that process. On the other end of that, we don't want to go very, very large with our audience because if you have a fairly limited budget, then you're not going to be showing your ads in front of the people enough. So I would typically recommend about 1 million people or so as an audience size is definitely going to be a great starting place. Plus, another way that you can make this audience even more qualified is if you can add interest-based targeting on it. So maybe they have an interest in home renovations or landscaping, or even better is if you have a data sample in your business from your CRM, which would be a list of customers, emails, names, phone numbers, and some data about them. If that list is around 1,000 people or more, you can upload that into Facebook and it will actually use that to go out and find more people similar to that audience. That's called a lookalike audience, and it's extremely effective in Facebook ads. So whatever strategy you use, what I would definitely recommend is to make sure you have a big enough audience size. They're located in the service that you want to focus on, and they have some kind of interest or, demographic data that indicates that they are interested in investing into landscaping services. The second mistake that a lot of landscapers make with their Facebook ads is not having a correct hook in place for their ad campaign. Now, the purpose of a hook in your Facebook ads is to essentially stop the scroll and be able to get someone to actually pay attention to your ad long enough so that they can actually request a quote. If you think about it, the internet is an extremely noisy place. And if your ad isn't going to get someone's attention, then how are they going to be able to actually reach out to you in the first place, right? And so our number one goal with the hook is to get someone's attention long enough so that they can listen to the message that we have so that we can deliver that message and then get them to act on it, right? And so what I want you to imagine when you're thinking about creating great hooks for your landscaping business is imagine yourself standing in a busy train station and people are walking past you. They have their own plans and they are having their own deadlines and they're very busy. And you need to get their attention and basically pitch them landscaping services. What would you say in that situation? Well, I'll tell you what not to do. I was looking at some ads on Facebook before recording this video, and I was shocked at just seeing like how many landscaping businesses are basically losing the opportunity to get people's attention. They'll say things in the hook like, experience unparalleled beauty. Picture yourself in a train station and prospects are walking by and you just scream out, experience unparalleled beauty. That's probably not going to get someone's attention who's interested in landscaping services. But let's say that you said something like, hey, attention homeowners, who here is interested in landscaping services? That's getting closer, right? And so what I would recommend is to speak very simply, but very directly in your hook of your ad. And what this is going to do is get people's attention and tell them essentially the value that you can offer to them. So I'm going to give you a system that's extremely powerful and very effective and works most of the time if done correctly. So I call this an if-then statement, and this works extremely well when you're creating hooks for your advertising. So basically it goes like this. If you're looking for X, then X. So you could be like, hey, homeowners in the Toronto area, if you're looking to transform your backyard with our landscaping services, then read this ad. And so this is a very simple strategy that you could do to call out an audience, tell them what it is that you're offering, and tell them what to do next. All right, the third mistake that most landscapers make with their Facebook ads is not choosing the correct media source for their ad. So on Facebook, you have several different options of where you can place your ads. But right now, what's working the absolute best is the Reels section on Facebook. And here's why. The Reels section is where you can kind of scroll through these videos, right? Similar to TikTok or some of these other platforms. And right now, most people are consuming short form video content on social media platforms. And that's why the best media that you can use right now are little short form videos about 1 to 3 minutes long placed in the Reels section on Facebook. Now, if you're making these videos, what I recommend for you to do is make them extremely authentic. So the way that you're going to film it is you're going to take out your phone, do it in vertical mode, and you're just going to do a 1 to 3 minute elevator pitch introducing who you are and how you can help them enhance their property, right? And these very authentic videos, the whole purpose of it is to not look like an ad. So the very last thing that we want to do is make a super polished, doctored video that looks like an ad. So then someone is just unconsciously going to scroll past it, right? We want to make it look like a very authentic message from just another human being saying, hey, here's how I can help you out, right? So 1 to 3 minutes in the Reels section in vertical mode on your phone, just talking a little bit about who you are and your services. And this by far is what's working the absolute best right now on Facebook ads. The fourth mistake that a lot of landscapers make is not having a compelling offer in their message. Now, when I say offer, a lot of landscapers immediately think that I'm talking about running a discount in the ad. That is not the case here. What I'm recommending when I say offer is that we want to create a specific outcome that they can expect. And we also want to create a very specific promotion in the message that's going to attract our ideal customer profile. So here's what most landscapers do. They make a discount offer, and all they do is talk about in the ad the services or like the mechanism of what they're providing. So an example of that would be like pavers or artificial turf or the actual doing of the thing. But you're not going to do that. What you're going to talk about in your ad is the outcome that you're going to help your homeowners get to, right? So you're going to talk all about how what you help people do is actually create amazing backyard spaces that they can enjoy, right? So let's say you're selling outdoor living projects. Well, hey, we are going to create a space for you to enjoy with your family so you can entertain, have amazing barbecues, and essentially enjoy your social life in your backyard with everyone that you care about. Or maybe what we're going to do is extend your living space, and we're going to create, a lot more value for you that you can enjoy right here in your home. And now your backyard is going to be an extension of the rest of your home that you can enjoy. These are examples of like benefits and outcomes that you can create instead of just being a service provider of like, hey, we'll do patios for you, or we'll do a deck, or we'll do artificial turf, or we'll do this or that. That is how you're going to come into being like compared in terms of price with a lot of your competitors. But if in the ad, you're talking about outcomes, specific benefits that they're going to receive, that is definitely going to be a much more emotional selling point that is going to help you stand out. Additionally, instead of offering discounts in your promotion, you're going to create a promotion that's going to attract your ideal client and convey a lot more value to them. So some examples of what works really well for outdoor living or landscaping installation projects is going to be a free design consultation. You could put a value of $397 or $997 or whatever value you want to attach to it that you're including for free, but you're going to do a simple design consultation included with the job. And what this is going to do is attract the type of person who is looking for a more intricate design-oriented project, which guess what, is typically going to have a higher value, right? And that person cares about getting the job done properly, and they're not just looking for quotes to get the cheapest possible price. Another offer that works really well that we like to do are extended warranty offers. These are going to be basically where you can say, hey, we're offering a triple ironclad guarantee where if anything ever happens, you're covered for this amount of years, the labor's covered, the material's covered, blah, 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 right? So extended warranty offers are also extremely powerful because they basically show that you're putting your money where your mouth is and introducing what I call measurable quality. Okay, so these are offers that I would definitely recommend. Most landscapers aren't doing these in their Facebook ads. All right, the fifth mistake that a lot of landscapers make running their Facebook ads is they don't have a very clear call to action in place, or their call to action is too difficult or too easy. So firstly, what's really important when it comes to your call to action is you want to have absolute clarity on what it is that they have to do to move to the next step. Here's an example of what most landscapers do that just doesn't meet the mark of creating clarity in a call to action. Would be something like, don't hesitate to reach out. How do I reach out? And like, when do I reach out? And what do I do to reach out? So saying a phrase like, don't hesitate to reach out doesn't create clarity for the homeowner on how to move forward. Here's an example of creating clarity though. Would be something like, click the button below or shoot us a text at this number to request your free quote today, right? So you're very clear on what it is that they're claiming and how they can claim it, okay? So the more clarity that you can create in your message around what the next step looks like or what they should do next, you're going to get more people reaching out. So if you aren't getting any leads coming through, this is definitely something that will help increase the amount of leads coming through. The other aspect of action is going to be controlling the amount of friction involved in that action process. So if you're not getting any leads coming through, odds are is that you have created too much friction in the process. So this would be an example of like sending someone to a website where they have to fill out a number of different questions and maybe submit like a picture of what their backyard looks like. That's too much friction. And so that's probably why you're not getting any leads if that's the case. On the flip side of it, you can also have too little friction. So let's say that you're running messaging ads on Facebook, which I personally don't recommend. But if you're running messaging ads on Facebook, that is very little friction. All it takes is just someone with a fat thumb to push send message by mistake, and that counts as a lead, right? But that quality of lead is not very good. So you need to find the sweet spot of friction to introduce to create a quality lead. So typically what we recommend and what we do in Savant Marketing is using lead forms on Facebook. So it's on their platform, but the person has to fill out their name, phone number, email, and a description of the job. And sometimes we'll add a couple other questions in there to create some more friction, but you don't want to overdo it because now you're going to get into a place where you're not getting as many leads as you could. So it's a balancing act of friction in the action process. All right, the sixth mistake that a lot of landscapers make when they're running Facebook ads is not allocating the correct budget to their campaign. So right off the bat, if you can't allocate at least $1,500 per month towards your Facebook ads campaign, I would personally recommend to wait because you're not ready to run Facebook ads. You need at least $1,500 per month to be able to capitalize on the benefits of Facebook ads. If you're in a situation where you can't spend that because you need the money right now, then it's probably not a good fit for you to run Facebook ads just yet. But if you can afford $1,500 per month, then what I would recommend for you to do is a simple exercise called the 50-30 rule. Basically what this means is that 50% of the leads that you generate from Facebook ads are going to book in for an in-person estimate, and 30% of those estimates are going to close into a project. And knowing that the typical cost per lead on Facebook is about 20 to 50 bucks, then basically what you can do is just work backwards from how many jobs you need landed and what your goals are and how much revenue you're trying to add. And then you can just reverse engineer, okay, that means I need 3 jobs at an average order value of maybe $10,000 per job. So I'm trying to add $30,000 per month. And then all you do is you just work backwards from there, right? So knowing that 50% of your in-person estimates close into a job, you work backwards, you know how many estimates you need, and then you just multiply the number of estimates you need by 2, and then you know how many leads you're going to need for that month, and then you just multiply that by, I would personally recommend around $50 per lead, and that is going to get you the exact budget that you need to run your Facebook ads to get the goals that you want. Because people will ask us, well, what do I spend on Facebook ads? And really, it depends on your goals. If you're trying to add $100,000 a month, you're going to have to allocate a higher budget to that than if you're trying to add $10,000 per month, typically. So that is how you can come up with a great budget. And you don't want to just come up with an arbitrary number. You want to use the 50-30 rule to create the exact budget for your campaign. All right. And the 7th and final mistake that we have in this video here that landscapers make with their Facebook ads is not creating the bridge. Essentially what the bridge is the bridge between collecting a lead and booking them in for an appointment. And this is where a lot of landscapers will say, well, I'm getting tons of leads, but I'm not converting those into a sale, right? So if that's the case, then most likely the problem is at the bridge, which we call appointment setting, right? And so the first thing that I would say that's going to really help you create that strong bridge is speed to lead. So anytime that a lead comes through from your Facebook ads, you want to call them super fast, ideally within the minute if you can. And what this is going to do is it's going to definitely increase your appointment setting rate, and you're going to get more booked appointments and more meetings so you can actually close these projects, right? The other thing is having a great CRM in place. So if you don't know what a CRM is, basically it's just a very simple software that all of your leads go into that's going to help you to keep track of everything that's going on. And with a lot of our clients, we use something called Go High Level. We can actually build out custom automations that will send automatic texts or automatic emails saying, hey, I saw you requested a quote. What can we do to help? And this is going to increase that speed to lead. So having a great CRM is also going to help you book more appointments in, because you're going to be able to keep track of it all and not let anything fall through the cracks. The other thing too, is once you get people on the phone, we want you to do a very simple 10-minute qualification call with them. We call it a discovery call, because we don't want you driving out to estimates and then showing up and realizing that the person isn't qualified. So super important is doing a discovery call, 10 to 15 minutes, just understanding why they're looking to do this project. Kind of, do they have an idea of like what something like this costs? What's their vision? Have they ever worked with a landscaper? What's their education level like? Just so you can suss it out, and then you can go out to the job. And you want to meet with them in person and ideally present a price or a quote in person. And this is definitely going to increase the amount of leads that are going into an appointment booked and then ultimately closing into a closed sale. So guys, I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, give it a thumbs up, give it a subscribe. If you have any questions, comment below. I'm happy to answer anything that you have. And as always, if you're watching this right now and you own a landscaping or outdoor living business, and you're trying to get your Facebook ads or your Google ads or just your online marketing in general to the next level so you can absolutely crush 2026, and you're looking for a marketing team that can help you fast track that, my link is in the description below. You can book a call with my team. We'd be happy to speak with you. All right, guys, I'll see you on my next video.